Hi, this is Manju Ramanan, and with me is a very, very, what should I say, a very prominent Marathi film actor. His name is Siddharth Chandekar, and I just watched his film Jhimma 2 at Dera right now, and we are sitting here at this beautiful Peshwa Restaurant.
Correct.
And I just love the film because it is empowering and it's women-centric. I can't say it's only women-centric. He plays a very important role in the film because he's probably the only man in the film.
Yeah, exactly.
So tell me about this all-women cast and you.
Oh, it's a beautiful women cast. As you know, it's a Jhimma 2.
Yeah.
After the success of the first part, we actually did not want to make we never wanted to make a second part.
Right.
Just because the first was a hit.
Right.
If we were going to make a second part, we needed a beautiful story to tell.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, it will be just
a sequel.
And
a sequel is usually dangerous to attempt.
And sometimes it happens that you can't match
the original.
Right. But this time we decided, let's make a completely different film.
Okay.
Let's not think about the first part.
Right.
Yes, we'll have to take care of the characters which were there in the first part.
Yes.
But let's not just because the first part is so successful,
there was no scheme.
Let's bring in the same dialogues and the same funny one-liners to it. Let's bring a completely new film on the table.
Right.
And then make it.
Right.
And then tell to the audiences.
Fabulous. So the film is also a lot about women's spaces and how they need to grab their spaces and find time for themselves and redefine what they look at life and not traditional roles.
Exactly.
And you, in your personal life as well, have been one of those rare people who actually arranged for your mother's wedding.
Yeah. I did.
Recently.
Yeah, I did. See, actually, what I have realized is that the entire house is called happy if the woman in the house is happy.
Yeah.
And when I say happy, it's actually happy.
Absolutely.
Like mentally happy, physically happy, financially happy.
Right.
She has to be happy.
Yeah.
In real. No matter how much money do you have.
It doesn't matter.
No matter how big a house you have. She doesn't most of the women in my life whom I've met, they are not materialistic.
Yeah, they're the givers.
Yeah, exactly. So if a woman is happy,
the house
is happy. And the woman in my house, who's my mother, she has been single for 20 years.
You lost your father 20 years ago.
Yeah, so I did not lose my father.
Okay.
My mom and dad got divorced.
Separated. Okay.
Yeah, and then she was alone for 20 years.
She never saw anybody.
No, she never saw anybody at all.
It didn't matter also to her.
At all. It was cut from her head.
Just raising the children was...
Raising us, and she was happy in it. But after my sister got married, she focused completely on me. Then when I got married, she realized that the purpose is served. Now what to do?
Yeah, her life's mission is done.
Yeah, I mean,
now what to do?
These were the two children whom I had to take care of.
The mission of life, yeah.
The mission of life. And now it's done. Now what should I do? So she has this small business of hers where she makes traditional Diwali things.
Okay.
Like chakli, ladu, and that's what
food.
she makes. Yeah, food. And she loves it. Loves to do it. So she started, concentrating on it. But then she realized that after Diwali ends, what am I going to do?
Okay.
But a year ago, a thought came to my mind that let's find a partner for her.
Okay.
Because somewhere a son has to realize that he is not enough, maybe. Like he cannot, he can pretend that I'm there for you, I'll take care of you, I'll take care of all your expenses.
A man in her life,
I did it. I took care of her expenses, everything. But
emotionally,
I realized that I'm not enough for her.
Right.
And I have to accept that.
Right.
So we started to look out for a match for her. We found
But how much did it take to convince her?
Oh man, it was a task. She's she's
Naturally.
a conservative.
No, and 20
mother.
years of...
Yeah, exactly.
She never thought about it.
She had her, rules set. She had her ways set complete.
Yeah.
Like breaking those.
Guarded.
Yeah, completely. Like breaking into it was
only the sun could do it.
Horribly difficult.
Only the sun could do it.
So I did it somehow. See, it's. I can read her eyes, and when I remember her eyes, maybe a year ago, they were happy because she was proud of me and she was proud of my sister, but they were dry. And now when I see her eyes, they are full of life. And it's not only because of a companion. It's because she has found her world. So
she also needs to be admired and loved as a woman.
Exactly. So her entire world was revolving around us.
She was a mother always.
And now she has her own different world.
Oh, lovely.
Where nobody is there except for her partner and herself.
Yes.
And we enter whenever she allows
Agrees.
us to.
Yeah.
And that's the most beautiful part, I guess.
Oh, that's lovely. And that's also the fact that she raised you right.
Yeah, exactly.
That you think of...
I think, she did a good job.
Okay. So, the fact that you also cook, do you get it from her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Because I guess I love to cook because I have some memory set of beautiful food being made. And
where you sample, and where you always sample, like where you always around her in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you throw curry leaves into oil, that memory is set.
Yeah, and the smell.
Exactly, it is set.
Yeah.
And I want to experience it every time I'm cooking.
Yeah, it's very familiar.
Yeah, exactly. And I want people to experience it. So my food is exactly like my mother's. The way she makes it.
Okay.
I mean, it's not out of this world.
No, but it's home.
It's home food.
It's comfort.
It's what I love. Yeah.
So your wife, you cook for your wife?
I cook for my wife, but boy, my wife cooks like anything.
Okay.
Because she is from the... her entire family is from the coastal side. She's a Malwadi.
Cuisine. So that cuisine is complete.
So that Malwadi cuisine has gotten into my family and on my taste buds.
Okay.
Oh,
because in the film Jhimma too, you can see him cook.
Yeah.
So were you really cooking that food?
No.
That was just
faking it. But yeah, if I started, it's very difficult to cook actually in front of the camera.
In front of the camera. It's not the same.
We're making it over there, but I can cook.
Yeah, you can cook. And tell me, what does Jhimma mean? For people who do not follow Marathi, I want to, ask him this question. What does Jhimma mean? And this is the second part of the film. The first film has already been a huge success. And this one is already a success.
Yeah. So Jhimma is basically a game played. It's a traditional game played by women.
Okay. During Haldi Kumkum and...
Yeah, Haldi Kumkum and... So it's actually... The main purpose of it was, for gathering women together to start talking. If there are some, if there's some ice to break it.
Yeah, right.
If one woman has a problem in her life, maybe she can share it with all the other
because
women.
Sisterhood is such a strong part of...
It is very, like if there's a brotherhood, we are a gang of 10 guys. And 11th one can come in easily and he can hang out with us and leave whenever he wants to.
Not with...
But in the sisterhood, the 11th girl has to go through
processes.
As if
screening.
As if you are applying for a job.
Because everyone has to approve.
Yeah, everybody goes... She has to go through an X-ray system of the 10 women who are the core people.
Yes.
And in that core people are also more core people.
The strong... The leaders
of those two.
Yeah.
Madam se baat karo mujhe. So, so basically, Jhimma is gathering of women only to celebrate life and happiness.
Okay. And this film embodies that. And it has so many empowering moments throughout the film.
Yeah.
Each character is given that importance and given that... And the fact that the only male character plays an important role because he also taps into their side.
Yes.
And the fact that it's a beautiful film because it doesn't talk about... it's not about male bashing because most a lot of films, not most, a lot of films start taking that route, but this film doesn't. It talks about the importance of men in a woman's life, men in a woman's life, and it also talks about remarriage.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So it talks about a lot of things. Like it also talks about not being able to have a child.
Yes. Yes.
And
And
we were discussing, you said that there are different burdens. Like being a male, it has its own burdens and pressures. But in this film, you might have realized that if being a woman who is not able to have a child
is also
that kind of a burden in the society is very horrible.
Yeah.
And
because of womanhood is equal to motherhood. That is a very typical, strange way to understand.
Exactly.
A man can
I guess it's a part of motherhood. Is
the same thing with a man. If a man cannot become a father, that also is a taboo.
Exactly.
So why are we looking at taboos when it's relationships?
Exactly.
And without these, you are whole people. You don't need to have all these appendages to make yourself who you are.
See, if we are going to make a film on women, I think even 100 films won't suffice. They won't, because you women are so layered, beautifully crafted by God, and I guess it's difficult to I cannot define, like makers cannot define what exactly a woman is. We can always
go close to it.
We can always
you don't try to understand. You can't understand
one layer of it, at least one. So with this Jhimma part 1 and part 2, we are just understanding.
You're just scratching the surface.
And it's not only about understanding; it's also about celebrating the women of our lives. It's made. This film is made by a male director.
Yes.
And even his case is the same. Like, he has been raised by women.
Yeah.
His father has been working a lot, so he had to move a lot.
Yeah, so his mother was the main person.
His mother and his sister.
Like you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So even he has been raised by women.
But that makes such a big difference to understand women, right?
Exactly.
In their emotional side, in their moods, and the fact that your character just doesn't impose. He just suggests.
Exactly.
And he leaves.
No, you can't tell what to do.
You can't
just tell her, do this. No. You'll be screwed. And if there's only one guy,
and there are so many of them. Right. Tell me about your other films. You're going to have 2 more releases coming up.
Yes. So one is the next one is with Sayali Sanjeev, Kritika's character in Jhimma. Jhimma 2.
Yeah.
Her and Nana Patekar.
Okay.
So
and it's a road film.
Yeah, it's a road trip film.
Okay.
A father-son relationship, and a beautiful story with its twists and turns.
It's starring you and
Nana Patekar and Sayali Sanjeev.
Okay.
Only 3 of us.
Okay.
In the entire journey. It's again a very slice of life film, and beautiful, feel-good, happy film.
Okay.
And the third one, it's called Shri Devi Prasanna.
Okay.
The third film which is coming.
Okay.
It's about the awkwardness in a arranged marriage system.
Okay.
And the confusion between it.
How lovely.
It's again a very...
Again, it gets into those layers which are not usually spoken about, but it is there.
Exactly. So it stars me and Saida Mankar.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So these are the 2 more films that are coming your way. Fabulous. And about this film, about Jhimma 2, when is it releasing? It's already released. We've had 2 shows.
Yes, exactly.
Tell me the response. Tell me the response to today.
See, like back in India, in Maharashtra, it is just getting mad.
Yeah.
It's just getting crazy.
Yeah.
Because, see, once you give something beautiful to women, they'll celebrate it like anything.
Yeah.
And I already
and this is all age groups of them.
This is the 3rd day, on the day of the shooting right now.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd day when our film, since our film has been released. I already know a few people who have watched it thrice.
Okay, so that talks about the film's popularity.
Yeah. So they have watched it thrice.
Yeah, and there is a show on the 10th of this.
There's a show on the 10th as well.
10th of
There's a show
December.
on 17th.
Okay,
December.
of December. Yeah.
So let's see.
I'm sure, because also one important question before we close is the fact that regional cinema is so powerful today, and we need to celebrate regional cinema by, I think, populating cinema theaters and creating more and more demand for these films, because talent comes from all over India, not just Bollywood.
Yeah.
So tell me about this entire section on Marathi cinema getting so much of prominence, and the fact that a lot of new experiments are happening.
Correct.
So tell me about that entire process and journey.
See, it's also a part of luck.
Yes.
Okay. About regional cinema, I do believe if you really give something beautiful, if you really give something good, people, irrespective of what language they speak, they will celebrate it.
Right.
Like you have, or maybe you might have an idea about how South Indian films, especially Malayalam films, are celebrated
across the world.
And especially in Maharashtra. Yeah. Like, I know a few songs,
really,
or maybe a few lyrics, which I don't even know the meaning of.
Right.
Like, there's a song called, there's a film called Kumbalangi Nights, and there's a song called Chera Tukal. Okay, I have no clue what it means. But if anywhere it starts playing,
you can identify.
Chera Tukal is playing. Because I loved it.
Right.
And because the film was beautiful.
Right.
There was I guess, I don't know if it was a Malayalam film, cafe, oh God, I forgot the name. I'll tell you while we are talking. Ustad Hotel.
Of course. Ustad Hotel is Dulquer.
Outstanding film. So, again, if you give something beautiful, people will definitely
watch it.
Also in Bollywood now.
A lot of good cinema is there. It's not that
beautiful cinema is there, and people are like they are exploring a lot of new things.
Right.
And I do believe it's a good time for cinema.
What about OTT? Are you also signing any web series?
Yeah, I will be doing a Hindi web series in 2024.
Okay.
I can't tell you for what platform because it has to be finalized. Once it's finalized and done, I'll tell you.
Okay.
But it's also a beautiful plot.
Okay.
It's a mini series.
Okay.
Actually, 3-4 episodes, but a longer episodes.
What about producing, directing, anything more than acting?
No, I do believe that first I need to get my acting
right. Together.
Because I'm in love of acting right now.
Okay.
I might feel that let's tell a story now. Then I'll start learning about becoming a director, how to become a director.
Right.
Because I can't.
But is there a director?
It is there. Yeah. But I can't be. You
need to hone your skill right now.
For now, if I decide to make a film, I can get a few financiers on board. I can make a film. But I can't make a film.
Yeah, you want to make a film. It's like that. Yeah, it's the emphasis. It has to be part of it.
It has to be so precise. Becoming a director is such a difficult job.
Yeah.
And I can't take it lightly.
Okay.
And that's why.
Lovely speaking to you.
Thank you. It was likewise.
Yeah, and thank you for speaking to me and spending this time with me. I know it's late in the night and you have a flight to catch.
Because we have a beautiful restaurant over here.
Yes, Peshwa,
Maharashtrian cuisine.
And the food is amazing.
Oh, beautiful.
We just had some lovely Kothimir Vadi.
Yeah, it was good.
So thank you very much, and we shall meet again when you come back to promote your other films.
We do again many more interviews.
Absolutely, we will.
Thank you.
Thank you.